Detrás de cada empresa hay una idea y con esta viene una historia. Conozcamos de cerca a las personas que trabajan con nosotros en Up Close and Personal en Xpat Life. Hugh, hi, welcome to Xpat Life and thank you for having us here in your beautiful place in Palermo. Tell me, where are you from?
I'm from Ireland and England, so I'm Anglo-Irish.
And tell me what are you doing here in Argentina, in Buenos Aires?
So I have a company that's a travel company that specializes in horse riding holidays in Argentina, and we do a lot of trips that involve a mixture of different modes of transport. So, for example, journeying from one point A to B using maybe walking, maybe 4x4, maybe on horseback, and then maybe on kayaks. We're doing a different mixture of things, so we do those sort of trips as well. We're getting to work more with people working for multinationals here in Argentina, because in Argentina we have a lot of long weekends, and we're organising more and more of those sort of things. So we don't just do whole holidays, we do small holidays as well, little getaways for a long weekend.
I know you are from Ireland. Why you came here to Argentina, to Buenos Aires? What you were thinking when you took that decision?
So it's a long story, but I'll try and keep it short. Basically, I wanted to be an actor when I was younger, but I'm not a very good actor. So I couldn't get into any acting schools or any parts. So I was trying to come up with a way of getting on a film set without actually, because I couldn't get on as an actor, so I was trying to look for a different way to actually get onto a film set. So I decided I'd become a stuntman on horseback, which is something that I've always been able to ride horses. So I then tried to become an apprentice for various different famous horse stunt riders, which there's not that many, and none of them took me as an apprentice. So then I came up with an idea of making my own apprenticeship, as a worldwide apprenticeship, studying with different horse cultures around the world. And Argentina just happened to be the first country that I got a contact in, and so I came to Argentina for that. Well, I didn't go very well to begin with. I ended up sleeping in a garage on a sort of living with these gauchos in the province of La Pampa. And then I moved to another ranch, and from that ranch I bought a couple of horses and I just rode off for a couple of years. So I wandered around, I did a sort of walkabout around Argentina for a couple of years, and I ended up in the north of Argentina. And then I started working with an estancia, doing rides from that one estancia. And then one day I thought, I'd like to do this with lots of different estancias around Argentina. Well, there was only one horse to the whole trip, and he was called Pancho Panza. And so
That was 2 years that you spent just with Pancho and going around and getting to know places. And how was the people? Like you are walking with a horse, and your nights, where you sleep, what you did.
Well, I didn't have a tent, so I spent roughly about half the nights. Look, the people were incredible. They were incredibly kind and sweet and nice, and quite surprised by me and so a lot of them would invite me to stay with them. And then when I didn't get invited, I had a sleeping bag and a bivouac, and I just slept outside. So, I tell you a funny story. Actually, a funny thing happened quite recently. I was guiding a really sweet family of New Zealanders. And one of the girls said she's very scared of spiders. And I said, oh, well, don't worry, there's no real dangerous spiders it's not like Australia, there's no real dangerous spiders in Argentina, which there are a few, but you don't really see them. And definitely no, she said, but I'm really particularly scared of tarantulas. I said, there's definitely no tarantulas. Then we went to Misiones, and she suddenly comes to me and said the uncle of the owner of the estancia he says there's these huge tarantulas here. You told me there was this huge tarantulas, and I said, what? And then the owner of the estancia, this sweet girl, she said, oh, he's just mad. There's just positos. And he said, oh, what are positos? Oh, they're like this big, they're black, and they're fluffy legs. In English, when to say come here, we go like this, and to say go away, like to a dog, we'd go like this. And here they have a thing where they do this, which is like come here. So for the first time, the gauchos, because they couldn't speak to me because I couldn't speak Spanish, they did a lot in sign language, and they were doing this. So I was sort of going, and they were going, no, gringo, this way. This is as close as I'm ever going to get to being an actor.
Well, Hugh, was a pleasure to have you. Obviously, now everybody knows in Xpat Life, one of our partners. You can contact Hugh. All the details are in our website. And we will see you the next time in Up Close and Personal.
Absolute pleasure. Bye then.